Hello, ladies and gentlemen of YouTube. This is Yasu Uchiha here, and today we have a brand new deck profile for you all. It's an archetype that used to be one of the best archetypes in the game back in 2019, before a certain ban list just slaughtered it to the nth degree. And that's right, I'm talking about Sky Strikers. I wish it could have been Thunder Dragons. Or maybe Solomon Greats, but nope, I decided Sky Strikers because this is one of the decks that I owned before the ban list slaughtered it. And it still hurts, but I still love this deck. Let's just get into this deck profile, shall we? Enough of my rambling. Okay, up first, we play 3 copies of Sky Striker Ray, because of course, it ain't Sky Strikers if you ain't playing Ray. Next, we play 2 copies of Rose. Now, you can play 3. It's all preference. I decided to play 2 because, well, Ray herself is still pretty freaking good. And that's pretty much all of your monster lineup. So for the hand traps now, we play 3 Skullmeister because graveyards are annoying to deal with. 3 Ash Blossom because Ash Blossom. 3 Ghost Spell of the Haunted Mansion. And 3 Gamma plus your 1 Driver. That's really all you need. Hand traps, Ray, and Rose. Nothing more said. Up next, we play 3 Sky Striker Jamming Waves. Now, to be fair, you can play this at 2, but I wouldn't recommend anything less because, surprisingly, back row's pretty relevant this time around. Interesting. Am I right? Up next, we play 1 copy of Sky Striker Maneuver Scissor Cross. Why? Because, just in case someone negates your Ray effect in the grave, well, there you go. There's your second chance. Basically, Monster Reborn for the archetype. And of course, most importantly, your 1 copy of Star Striker Mobilized Engage. Now, I know everyone's probably thinking, why did they bring this thing back? I don't know. I'm not Konami. But I'm happy. At least we got 1 copy. That's what we really need. Up next, we play 3 copies of Afterburner because it'd be good sometimes. 1 Called by the Grave to stop that pesky graveyard effects. 3 Shark Cannon to, banish a monster, then take control of it. 1 Hornet Drone for the good old tokens. 3 copies of Sky Striker Mecha Widow Anchor because who doesn't love just stealing their monsters for a turn? And of course your 1 multi-roll, the Protector spells, 2 Hercules base, and of course, finally, 3 Sky Striker Airspace Air Zero. Now this last section you could probably monkey with it a little bit. You can probably add your Infinite Permanence or Psalm Strike, whatever you prefer, depending what kind of a player you are. But this is just how I run the deck. Mostly spells, hand traps, and making sure my opponent doesn't kill me my first turn. Now on to the extra deck. Well, we play 1 copy of Psyframe Lord Omega because you do play the Gamma Driver package. 1 Access Code Talker because, you play enough links. Up next we have Hita, the Fire Charmer Ablaze. And we play also the Azu, the Earth Charmer. I'm not pronouncing that other part because it's just irrelevant. We play 1 copy of Sky Striker Ace Zeke, 3 copies of Hayate, 1 copy of Kina, I think it's Kina, 3 copies of Kagari, and 3 copies of Shizuku. So yeah, that's pretty much all you need for your extra deck. 3 of pretty much every Sky Striker card except Zeke. And just whatever else you want to fill in. And now for your side deck, of course, I have 3 Nibiru, 3 Lightning Storm, 3 Forbidden Droplet, 3 Crossout Designator, and 3 Infinite Impermanence. Now, however you guys want to make this build, it's up to you, Sky Strikers, at this point. You know how they work. It's just majority spells in the graveyard, get their effects off, and hoping for the best. So yeah, this was a short one just because I think everyone now knows at this point how Sky Strikers work. And honestly, at this point in 2021, sorry, yeah, no, it's 2021. Sorry, I'm skipping a couple months in my head. My bad. But at this point, we all know how the deck works. And honestly, it's still one of my personal favorites for just an easy control. Honestly, it's an easy deck for anyone to pick up, honestly. Half of the deck's pretty much cheap now that Rose has now been reprinted twice. And Gamma's pretty cheap. All the hand traps except for Ash is pretty cheap. So yeah, I mean, I'd recommend picking up this deck. It's pretty nice. So with that all being said, remember guys to hit that like button to show your love and support. Leave a comment down below for any generous, kind words or whatever decks you want us to build next, whatever you guys want. And of course, most importantly, hit that subscribe button for future updates and future content from us, the Rising Uchiha. And I'll catch you all in the next episode. Peace.